Hello there, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. So we have some intense energy that is coming in, and this starts on August the 4th and it's going to last up until August the 28th. This is Mercury going retrograde, everyone. Very reactive energy, an energy of interference, disruption, interruptions. We're already feeling this in the world. It's come in a little bit early, but the update, that software update that happened with CrowdStrike, we've been seeing it affecting our airlines and a lot of other things, our debit machines. This is a classic example of Mercury retrograde energy. So these are the kind of things that we're going to be experiencing, but also there's this abundant energy of creativity that is coming in that we can access, abundance, prosperity through creativity, our self-expression. This is what we want to tune into this month of August, everyone, and leave the other energy of chaos behind us, or at least tune it out a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do for you today around this energy, I'm going to pull some cards, and we're going to start here with an animal spirit card, okay? Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message spirit has for you. I'm going to also pull a bonus card from the Lantern Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. Then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you today. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. I'm going to close off with an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Sagittarius, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that spirit would like you to hear around this Mercury retrograde energy. So we are getting for you, my friends, look at this tiger. Have any of you seen a tiger? This is your confirmation today. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message for you today is stand tall, be fearless, and let your roar be heard. You, my friends, are unstoppable, a force of nature. So once again, stand tall, be fearless, and let your roar be heard. You are unstoppable and a force of nature. Look at that. I love this message for you today. So any of you seeing a tiger, this is your confirmation today. It's time for you to be fearless in the face of anything that is happening in your life. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. 9 of Wands. Look at this. Some of you are feeling challenged in your life right now. Perhaps there's shaky ground. Maybe you're feeling like you're walking on eggshells. This is where Spirit is wanting you to have some healthy boundaries up. All right? They want you to stand up tall and not be afraid to speak your truth. All right? So that's the 9 of Wands energy here. And we've got the King of Pentacles. Look at this. You have a lot of authority here. Sagittarius, you have a lot of strength. You're very grounded. If you feel that you're not grounded, it's time for you to implement grounding techniques in your life. You can find tons online, but it's time for you to take your power back here. You are not here to compete with anyone. You are here to rule your reality. All right? You're not here to even muck around with anyone. You're here to just focus on your own life. Right? So this is where you're tuning out of any of those energy that Mercury retrograde sometimes brings in. Now, I also want you to use your own intuition with my readings. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. Things are going to work in your favor here. Things are turning around for some of you out there. This is a really good sign, the 6 of Pentacles, that good things are coming in for you, that things are taking a turn for the better. There's a lot of support that you're going to receive. There's income, I'm getting an increase in your income as well. Okay, so 6 of Pentacles. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So Sagittarius, what is challenging you right now? What feels like you're on shaky ground? Is this, communication or other people? Communication through connections, work, home, right? In your home life, family, spouse. wherever this is, I'm getting a little bit of rocky ground here. I'm getting some rocks kind of trembling on the ground here. This is what they're showing me. So it almost feels like an earthquake in your life. This is an energetic earthquake, or perhaps you're feeling an earthquake somewhere in your life. What's happening here is Spirit wants you to put some firm foundations in the ground, boundaries. So especially those of you that are feeling that people are either taking advantage of you, saying something that I feel isn't in line with what you believe and your values, this is now time for you to stand up for yourself. They want you to have the strength to do that. But also be mindful of where you put your energy. So if you feel like you're being taken advantage of, I feel it's now time to limit the amount of energy that you're giving to whoever that person is that's taking advantage of you, because especially if you're aware that they're taking advantage of you, right? So again, it's a really interesting energy that this Nine of Wands is bringing, because what I'm getting through this card is endings, something being cut, right? There's a cord that's cut, a tie that's been cut, a relationship that has kind of been turned out, like tuned out, right? And a protection of your energy. Now, the other thing I'm getting here is some of you are guarded and you're not allowing yourself to be open. So there's different ways that this card's energy can come into our lives. And those of you that are guarded, Spirit is wanting you to just drop those guards down a little bit, enough so you can see opportunities and blessings that are coming in through people. All right, use your instincts, use your intuition. And what I'm also getting here is perhaps some of you know that we're moving through a Mercury retrograde energy. So you're kind of like, you know what? I'm going to stay closed off just for this month because I know what the energy is. I know my own energy. I know what my limits are. So I'm going to just kind of tune things out just for this month. So I'm seeing some of you flying solo here, you know, finding a place of solitude, going into hermit mode through this card, just to move through this energy where you're able to focus and really put your energy towards the things that you want to see growth in. So I'm seeing a lot of you doing many different things this month. And I feel for you, organization and really understanding your actual energy is going to be beneficial this month, especially with these energies of reaction, energies of delay, miscommunication and interference. See that? I'm trying to communicate and I'm having a problem communicating. I'm telling you, Mercury retrograde energy is already here, everyone. Oh my goodness. So we've got a lot of light coming from the ground. We've got some light from on top and little bits and pieces and sparkles all around you. So you are connected. And what I'm getting here is some of you, I don't know if any of you have lit a candle. I'm seeing somebody lighting a candle, or someone who enjoys candles lit in their homes a lot. And perhaps you're someone that prays and maybe you light a candle around when you're praying or even setting an intention, right? I'm getting some sort of a manifestation that is coming into fruition. And what's happening here is Spirit wants you to let your guards down just a little bit, because when we have them up too high, we miss some of those manifestations. We miss the signs, right? They come back around, but I feel that right now it's time for you to drop those guards so you see some of these opportunities coming in. And what I'm getting here is, I don't know if any of you have seen a wolf spider. I'm seeing a wolf spider right now. This is coming in as a sign for some of you. So if you've seen recently seen a wolf spider anywhere in your life, this is coming in as confirmation of this. And what they're showing me are the legs of the spider as wands. Isn't that interesting how they're showing me that? So maybe there's some sort of symbolism of a spider for you in your life, maybe some sort of an experience that has some sort of meaning for you around a spider. And I'm even getting like decorations. This could be Halloween's energy popping in right now, but I feel maybe you're decorating or picking up Halloween stuff already. That's really interesting that that's coming through for you. Yes, understanding your own limits here is what Spirit is asking you to do. And if you feel that you're going to react to a situation, or you know that you're invited to an event where perhaps you know someone so-and-so is going to be there and maybe your energy is not good with each other, or if you know that you're not feeling good about something and you're going to react, like you're just not feeling good about it, it's time for you to tune that energy out and maybe not attend that event to protect your energy from any kind of chaos that you are foreseeing. That's ultimately what's happening here. If you're foreseeing something going wrong, okay, maybe it's time for you to not attend that event or do that thing. But Spirit also doesn't want you to allow fear to get in the way of that. So listen to your intuition. And if you do find yourself caught up in some sort of energy, ground yourself. Don't interact. Don't be a part of that energy. This is what this energy wants, is a reaction from you. This is Mercury retrograde, right? If you feel that you're caught up, make the best of that situation. And if you're feeling that you're being tested by somebody, let's not give them a reaction. Let's play it calm, cool, and collected. Okay? Remember, it's not them. It's just the energy in the air. Okay? I feel it's nobody's fault. Sometimes things trigger us, right? And we react to some of these triggers that come in. And this is where you want to catch yourself if you are feeling triggered anywhere in your life around this Mercury retrograde energy. We've got the King of Pentacles. So we have a very firm foundation here, a very solid ground. And you are feeling grounded in this energy. So some of you might be cultivating and implementing practices in your life where you're grounding yourselves this month because you're aware of Mercury retrograde. And some of you have some really interesting stories that I love to hear around Mercury retrograde. You can share with me in the comment section below. I remember my last Mercury retrograde energy was bananas. Oh my goodness, all the computer problems, all the little delays and things that were happening. It was like, okay, let's not let these things get to us. Let's work with it. Let's see what we can do, right? So I feel some of you are already prepared. You've been through it a couple of times. You know what this energy is like. So you're preparing for it, preparing yourself for it, to navigate through it with, I feel like with class, with grace, with patience, with calm, right? This is what I'm getting here with this card. And as you're doing this, there's an opportunity showing itself. I feel there's a new opportunity for some of you coming in, and this could be around investments. This could be around something that you're able to move ahead with that is going to bring you success or additional income. All right, I'm seeing this really growing. And some of you are already in the midst of growing this. You have already jumped on that opportunity a while ago and you're working towards this. And you're really going to see some results through your discipline, through your calming of energy, your grounded energy, but also the work and the effort, the focus that you put into these things this month and not allow distractions to get the best of you, right? This is going to be a month of a lot of distractions that are coming in, especially online, especially with weather and things like that. So this is where Spirit is wanting you to really limit the amount of things that you are watching that are scaring you, but also to be prepared, right? This is where you have information. This is where you have foresight. If you're sensing something, a storm coming in, maybe it's time to prepare. Grab some extra groceries just in case. Get some you know, maybe some sort of those dirt bags that you put just in case of water, right? Water damage, maybe boards on the windows and things like that. They're showing me like a big storm coming in for some of you. So this is the energy that they're showing me with this card. I'm not trying to scare anyone. It's not to scare you. It's just they're wanting to make sure that you're prepared. And some of you are, you're really good with this, right? You've withstood a lot of different storms in your life. Now, the other thing is, like, you're going to do really well here this month. Sagittarius, like, look at this King card. We've got some mountains. Anytime I see mountains in a card, I know some of you are going through something that might be challenging. Now, it doesn't have to be something big, but it could be a little hurdle or a pothole on the road. As you're going, you bump into this little hole and you're still driving through, right? And maybe you are moving through potholes. I'm seeing holes in the ground. This is really interesting, holes or cracks in the ground. That's coming through here as maybe a sign for some of you. The other thing is there's something golden that is coming through here. Now, this could be like a panel that is golden. Something to do, this could be like gold. Maybe you're investing in gold. I'm getting coins, bitcoins, cryptocurrency, right? So some of you are making investments. Maybe you found that some of your investments have paid off and you're reaping the rewards of that. But I'm getting something definitely to come in with cryptocurrency, anything like gold related, digital coins and things like that. I'm seeing an increase And some of you doing really well in this digital world with this digital money. So this is where Spirit really wants you to understand money. Sagittarius, read some books on money and learn what money is all about and how to actually use money and the exchanging of it. So if you have a good book about money here, Sagittarius, I would love to hear about it. Now we have this beautiful wave of energy coming in. It's so loving. It is so, what is this? Abundant. There's prosperity here. There's a lot of love and there's a lot of happiness. This is support from you to others and others to you. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of helping hands here, a lot of give and take energy. The energy that you're putting out there, you're receiving this back, Sagittarius, and it's a beautiful flow that is coming in. Now, Spirit wants you to remain in this energy. Don't allow your kindness, don't allow your love to stop because of someone else, because of a situation that unfolded, because of a reaction someone gave. They want you to continue being yourself and giving your love out. But if you find that there's some sort of interference in that connection as you are giving that love out, maybe let's limit the amount of love we're giving there and then focus on other things, right? And maybe let's see, okay, what is going on here? Perhaps it's, again, it's never the person. I feel that Mercury retrograde, when we go through it, it's never us. It's just the energy in the air. And it's, you know, the only part about us is the choice that we make to interact with this energy, the choice that we make to react to this energy, right? And I'm getting a beautiful, abundant flow of peace and calm and a lot of love in your life. And this is the wave that Spirit wants you to ride here, Sagittarius. Allow yourself to ride this wave of love, kindness, and compassion, because everything starts from the heart center. Now, what I'm getting here is 9 and 6. Numbers 9 and 6, if you're seeing these numbers, this is coming in as a confirmation for you today, especially if you're seeing the number 96 anywhere, right? And the number 6 is a number of love. It's a number of connections. It's a number of support, compassion. It's a very heart-centered energy. And here I'm seeing some of you expanding in this department in your life, this heart-centered energy. So this expansion is going to show up in your external world. So this could come in as support. Remember, you're also supported by your spirit guides, but you might be seeing that someone's helping you a little bit more. There's a little bit more attention towards you, kindness. This could be from strangers, someone even giving you a smile. That counts, right? And I'm getting a hug. So those of you that need a hug, I'm sending you a virtual hug right now. And I feel a hug goes a long way. So if you feel somebody needs a hug around you, ask them, can I give you a hug? If that's okay, right? And perhaps you need a hug. So ask for a hug from someone that you trust and you care about, that you love, right? Volunteering. I'm getting charitable events here as well with this card. So some of you might be taking part or hosting some sort of a charitable event, or you're volunteering your time and energy for those that are less fortunate than you. So I'm seeing a lot of blessings coming in with this card for you because of some of the things that you are doing in your life. Okay, so beautiful things are unfolding for you here. Spirit is really giving you a lot of love. And I feel that, I don't know if any of your parents are helping you or someone is supporting you financially here. I'm getting some sort of financial support coming in. And this could be like a loan getting approved. Perhaps you have asked for some financial support, you receive it, or someone pays you back. Maybe you helped somebody a while ago and they're finally paying you back. Now, that's the other thing, is not to have any kind of expectations when you're giving something out. This is what I have. This is my motto in life. If I'm lending somebody something, especially if it has to do with money, in my own mind, I will just let it go. I'll be like, you know what? I only lend it when I know that I may not receive it. Like, I always lend it knowing that I might not get it back, right? So this is kind of how Spirit wants you to work here, is if you're 100% sure of giving your loving energy, giving any kind of financial support, understand that there may be other delays or things like that that can happen around that. So if you're okay with that, then pass that on, because what happens is when someone owes you money and you're waiting for that, especially when you need it, just the emotions, the things, the energy and the vibration that we go down into isn't good. It's not going to work for you here. So just be mindful of this energy this month, Sagittarius. Okay. So I'm getting a lot of support, a lot of love here. It's a beautiful wave of energy. It's that give, receive, and it's working for you in all areas of your life, especially the energy that you're putting out there, Sagittarius. You're really going to see that energy coming back to you. And again, sometimes it comes back in ways that we're not expecting. Okay. So that is the Six of Pentacles. I'm going to now pull a bonus card for you. This is a Sacred Forest Oracle deck. I switched out the deck. I was originally going to use the Lantern Oracle, but that deck wasn't working with this reading, so I switched it out to this one because this one worked better. So we're going to see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you through this card today. So let's see what it is Spirit wants to share with you here, Sagittarius. We are getting Spirit Guardian of Summer, expansion. Look at that. You're going to experience a lot of expansion. And we have the number 37 on this card. Some of you might be seeing the numbers 37 around you, or perhaps you're 37 years old as you're watching this reading. Timing for those of you looking for timing around this card is 37 days and 37 hours. We've got this beautiful apple tree with, I believe this is a canary bird, right? Is that a canary? Yellow bird. So some of you might be resonating with the image on this card today. All right, so let's see what the message here is for you. All right, in the sacred forest, the spirit guardian of summer has arrived. Large clumps of purple berries hang heavy on the vine. The apple trees are laden with shining, ripe red fruit. The droning of bees fills the forest. The grass is high. The forest is alive with heady scent of flowers. So vitality, health, success, abundance, healing, and passion are expanding in your life. And this is coming through this card, but also the King of Pentacles for you today. So however, you can't sit back and wait for it to happen. The energy of summer is the energy of working with passion in the direction of your dreams. Give it everything you've got, and immense reward will follow. Do not sit on the sidelines. Work hard, play hard. Your labor will pay off, Sagittarius. If you hold back and repress what you feel during this time, you will become drained and your spirit will wane. This is not the time to take care of everyone else. This is the time for you to step forward with passion and delight. You'll be glad that you did. The most earth energy is available to us during the summer season. It is when we can access the greatest amount of sunlight and spiritual light so that the power of the sun can pour into our hearts. So the spirit guardian of summer says to you today, work with passion, don't hold back. Take positive steps in the direction of your dreams now in order to reap the harvest later. Your hard work will result in abundance, bounty, and beauty. So celebrate here, Sagittarius. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. So look at that. The spirit guardian of summer. This is what Spirit is wanting you to embrace here. So what I'm going to do now is pull 3 personal messages for you. This is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So we are getting for you today, Sagittarius. There's nothing outside of you that can fulfill you. There's nothing outside of you that can fulfill you. All right. Your second message here is don't allow a scarcity mindset to limit your success. Don't allow a scarcity mindset limit your success. And your third message is you're going to make mistakes and it's okay. Sometimes you learn by messing up. So once again, you are going to make mistakes and it's okay. Sometimes you learn by messing up. Now I'm going to pull an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing angel numbers or repeating numbers in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you, my friends, clear vision. You're being blessed with a clear vision. If you feel that things are foggy, take a look at what's going on in your mind and release that energy. Write it all down. Okay, write all those thoughts down that are creating chaos in your mind here, Sagittarius. If you're seeing the number 2020 in this sequence, this is a confirmation of this message here for you today. So you get a crystal clear clarity. You're going to have crystal clarity this month. They're wanting you to be discerning as well. They're wanting you to look through a more abundant growth perspective mindset. And there's a higher understanding coming in as well. So some of you already have this higher understanding, right? And some of you are gaining this higher understanding this month. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.